Tell me about fleas, Karl. That stops. Yeah, everyone's scratching now.
Scratching now. Well, it's that time of the year, isn't it? Fleas love warm and wet weather. Well, not wet, sort of humid. That's the word I was looking for. Warm and humid, rather. And we're moving to that time of the year now. The last couple of years have been really bad in the Isle of Man. I've been 20 on the Isle of Man as a vet now, and the last 2 years have probably been the worst I remember for animals with fleas. So we would be recommending people should already be on some sort of control for their animals for the fleas. But if you're not, get out and get something right now.
Why have the last few years been bad? What do you put that down to? Because it can't be the hot weather, surely.
I mean, we haven't had any scorching weather in the island in the last couple of years, but we have had quite wet summers. Not pouring rain, but humid, and not scorching, but humid. And it's just the humidity. It's not the big heat that they love. It's the warm, humid weather that they love. And also, I think so many people now have carpeted houses from wall-to-wall carpets, so they survive the year round. And people forget how the flea works, or people probably don't even know how the whole flea cycle works. But when the flea lands on your dog or your cat, it will lay up to 200 eggs in 24 hours. The female flea is quite prolific. They will then fall off the dog and the cat onto wherever the dog or the cat sleeps or lies. And if it's a carpet or if it's a bed or if it's a sofa, whatever, the eggs go in there until they then grow into little baby fleas and then full-grown fleas, and then it all sets off again. However, they can lay dormant. So if the weather's not right, the conditions aren't right, they will lay dormant until the temperature comes up again. Or some people will have the misfortune of maybe buying a house that used to have animals in it and it's lain quiet for a while. When they come in, the vibrations of them walking on the floor is enough to set the flea cycle off again, and off we go.
Oh my word.
So warm weather and how we live, really.
So let's go then, sort of rewind to the point of where, pet owners have to do something about this. What can they do?
Yeah, there's quite a few products out there now, and they have changed and they've improved over the years. I think what we try to promote to people is come and talk to us. Yeah, you want advice over it, because there's not a one size fits all. We need to know about your pet, where they go, what they do, what your house is like, and we can then discuss it. We have so many people come into us and say, oh, I've got fleas and I've spent all this money on this product and that product and I still have fleas and they're jumping up and they're chewing my legs and they're chewing me and they're biting the children. And we've got to talk them through what the right way to do it is. So the first thing we would say is get advice from somebody who can help you. Whether it's our nurses are great for that. You can come in, you'll have a chat with them, they will talk you through it all. And any vet will have similar staff within house. But then you've got to either have something that is a very, very quick kill, so the flea isn't getting a chance to lay the eggs, or you need a product that both kills the adult fleas and kills or prevents the life cycle from going forward. Because if you're just killing the adult fleas and they've had time to lay eggs, you're not stopping the problem. You're just sort of keeping it down a bit.
So when it comes to, you mentioned there, that you come in and get advice to do things like this, and people listen to you on the radio, and in between our banter, you do say some serious stuff.
Really?
Well,
that's the nicest thing you've ever said about me, Alex.
Do you feel that in this day and age, part of the problem that, as you say, that there's been a resurgence in fleas in the last few years, a lot of it is the fact that people don't realise they can actually just come and ask for advice? And
I think, and at the at the risk of putting down something which is actually something brilliant for us all, but Dr. John, I know when he comes into Women Today, talks about Dr. Google, and absolutely there is a load of useful information out there. However, there's also a load of useless information out there, and the secret is seeing which is which. And that's when we say, just come and talk to us. We won't charge you. Come and have a chat with us. It's not like other professions who, once you walk through the door, the clock starts ticking. Come and speak to us. And we want your pet to be happy. We want them to be comfortable. And that's our job. We call ourselves an advocate for the pets, because they can't speak for themselves, so we've got to speak for them. So yeah, just don't, if you're getting conflicting advice, if you're getting information that you're not quite sure about, if you've had information and you're still having fleas crawling about your legs, come and speak to us, because we are the experts, and it's right the way through. All our staff are trained not just on buy this, it's great. They're actually trained on how it all works, how it works in the animal, what the life cycle is. And it's not just fleas, it's everything. If you had a medical issue, Alex, you wouldn't go down the butcher and ask him, I've got this sore on my leg, will you have a look-see? Would you? You'd go and Well, I presume you wouldn't.
Definitely not. No.
But you go to the people who know, and we have a broad range of advice. We're not just one little narrow range. We can cover the whole thing. So like I said, with fleas, with anything like that, it's not one size fits all. You do need to ask. We need to ask you questions, and then we will make sure you have the right thing that's going to work for you, is going to work for your pet, is going to be safe for you, is going to be safe for your family.
Brilliant stuff, Karl. If people want to get advice or, sort out problems with fleas, phone numbers, website, etc.
Onken is 622259, Ramsey is 812208, and you will find us on Facebook along with everybody else.